What's up, guys? BARRYGAMING here, back with some more Infinite Magicraid, and today we got even more exciting news. I'm happy and glad they're doing this, and honestly, DH Games has done this in their other games too. They're continuing to buff more of the older heroes. So yeah, you might be like, oh, DH Games, you're putting out way too many new heroes lately. Well, yeah, that's kind of true. Exclusive heroes, yeah, it's kind of true. But what they are doing is they're taking a good amount of time to try to bring up other heroes that are older that nobody really uses to try to make them more viable, which Okay, so let's jump into the gallery. Let's take a look at some of these heroes here. Now, the first one is one that you guys might be familiar with, kind of, if you come from Idle Heroes. I don't know why I'm scrolling all the way through this. I should just click right to it. But it is going to be a hero that I haven't gotten on this main account just yet. HAL 9000. Those of you guys who play Idle Heroes 2, is Unimax 3000, but he's HAL 9000 here. He is one of the first ones as a candidate. Now, just remember, this list is subject to change, as well as there is no official date right now. He's an interesting hero because, of course, he does defense damage, which, again, I think defense damage is just one of the worst things they could have created in the game. Just make defense damage heroes do percentage HP, like percent of their max HP. That way you can build them super HP tanky and stuff. It's interesting though, because of course he has a taunt effect. It's just nowhere as good as a couple other heroes in this game. So he could use some tweaks. He could use some quality of life updates. I'd love to see him updated, and it sounds like that is coming very soon. Number 2 is going to be another hero that is probably very reminiscent of the the days of Idle Heroes for a lot of you guys too. Oh, did I already went past her, didn't I? Yeah, there she is. Carrie. So Carrie is literally a cut and paste hero from Idle Heroes as well. However, she's overpowered in Idle Heroes. She's absolute garbage in Infinite Magicraid. So seeing a buff for her is pretty good. The problem is like the turn meter reduction. It needs a better way to do it, and of course her revive needs to be a lot better in this game compared to Idle Heroes in order to be more relevant, so to speak. Stealing turn meter is awesome, but she's not as I mean, let's put it this way. Turn meter in this game isn't as detrimental of a loss sometimes compared to Idle Heroes, where you're just taking all energy away, meaning they don't get to do an active skill, they just use their basic attack. Idle Heroes, basic attacks are much weaker than active skills. Here, turn meters can be manipulated a lot easier, so it's interesting. I almost feel like she needs an ability added to her, much like Ben Austin, where he can like push out the cooldown on a skill, which would be really cool to see. Not really sure if that's gonna be relevant or not. I guess we'll just have to see at the end of the day. And the third one I want to talk about right now in a row is gonna be Timi, because I absolutely love Timi. His main attack is awesome because he reduces turn meter. He can get crit rate down and attack rate down. He is a pretty cool kit. He's just missing a little something to make him relevant. Even his base attack, really good. 30% chance to reduce the enemy speed by 40%. My guess is they up a lot of these rates like this up to somewhere in the 100% range. That's just my biggest guess. He could use some buffs though. He's useful, as you guys saw in the red mark tower, but there are some times that he does fall off. Now the fourth hero on this list actually surprised me. Tuck. I actually already really like using Tuck in combination with Nasil and even with Nicholas, but he does lack some punch and power. Like, he's really good when you get him to what? Exclusive 3, where he pursues and attacks another enemy one time when he inflicts freeze on them. So he can like just go ping, ping, ping. He bounces all over the place. Another hero that I'm not a big fan of because it's interesting. Like, he does deal damage based on his max HP. It's just not enough. Yes, it has some piercing rate and stuff like that, but like, it's weird. The fact that Frostguard also freezes his allies, I really, really hate. Yes, you can combination him, especially using like a recovery horn. It can be really good, where you freeze everybody on the battlefield and then go into Frost Shelter and then unfreeze your entire team. That is cool. It does give effect res up as well, which is really, really cool if you have exclusive 2, but he definitely could use a little more help. I'd love to see him be a little more offensive, or just give like shields. Like, if he could also give like a better shield and everything to his team, or damage reduction as well. I don't know. He needs something. Let's see what they do. Now, the last hero on this list is Lamb. I've never really personally used him, but he does have a really cool skill where, you know, he does a decent amount of damage based on his HP as well. It's interesting. His passive Dark Flame is a lot. Again, I've never really seen him used much, so I don't really know how popular or powerful he could be. All of his exclusives are tied to the passive, so if the passive gets a buff, it means he'll get a lot of power out of it. We'll have to see though. So let me know what you guys think. I think there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in total, maybe even more, they said. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you are enjoying these buffs. It's awesome if you already have one of these heroes built, like I had Elbic. That was a huge buff from last week. It's pretty cool. Hopefully we get more of these. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the game, and I'll see you guys next time.